So right now we've got all of our code sort of sitting out here in the open. One of the things that we might want to do is, what if we wanted to have our own type of elements? What if we went over here and we said React create element, and we put in something like this, right? This doesn't exist, and if we ran this, we're going to end up getting an error. But what we could do here is that we could end up creating a function, and as long as that function ends up returning a React element, we're going to be good to go. So I'm just taking all this code, and instead of doing it really just in the global namespace, I'm going to have some reusability by going over here and specifying that I want to create this element called app. And as long as this is a function that returns a React element, which create element does, this will end up working, right? And not only that, I'll really end up having some reusability here in the sense that if I wanted to go over here and do something along the lines of this, and this could be a div, I'm not going to have any props here. I could go over here and say React create element app and do it again. So now I've got my own React component that I could end up creating. And let's go over here and let's change this to div. And now I'll end up having these two sets here. So again, what did I end up getting? Well, I got some reusability, and I have the ability to create my own custom components by using React create element. And this is called a presentational component because it's a component, the only thing that this function does is it returns a React element. And again, we call that a presentational component because all it's doing in the end is returning something that's going to be part of the presentation, something that's going to end up being part of the UI. Let's take this out. Let's keep it simple here. I'm going to get rid of this div. And we'll go back here and put in React create element again. And again, it's not the string app. It's this component. This will end up getting called, and we'll end up having this HTML that gets rendered.